Hello, I'm Sergey, and along with my coworker Cinthya, we build a theme app generator. Picking colors for a brand is easy, but making them work across complex web, mobile, desktop UI is incredibly hard. I did several projects. Every time I need to think about what color I want, how they combine, and the color palette I will use. And several times I need to change it to combine perfectly. Meantime, I'm doing the front end. So we solve this by creating a dual brain architecture. We use creative director agent to handle the brainstorming and the MCP powered palette engine to handle the technical execution. How it's work? We have a web app that uses the tool that is powered by MCP Server we have, so we can basically use the web app directly, or if we want, we can just start the MCP server that has HTTP or instead in all transport protocol. So let's start with prompting. We have predefined prompts, or we can use directly ask AI. We have different options for the tool. Generate palette directly from the first try, discover 3 different styles, or tweak the palette we already have. Let's start with zero explanation to see how the director help us to create our color theme palette. So the creative director that is powered by the Copilot SDK, huge will help us to move through the interaction, asking questions about what we want. So when he think he has enough information, he will execute the tool to generate palette. So he create a palette that we can see the example, how it will look on our example page. We can have website, web app, desktop app, and mobile app. We also can see the dark theme for each of them, and we can tweak each color individually. We have palette control where we can edit them. For example, we have this blue. We decide we want to change it. We can change it manually, any color we want. So you see you update the accent color. We have the old version, the new version, and we also can ask AI to change that. And basically he will do the job for us. We also can try it from the chat interface. We can also discover styles that will give us 3 different styles that we can choose from our input. So he will give us different options that we can decide what prompt we want. And the magic happened here that MCP palette engine take that creative intent and map it to our design system instantly. So you can see how primary action button surface, header, and data chart all harmonize perfectly without writing a single line of CSS. We don't need to fight with the code right now, with the CSS, tiles, wind. We basically just go and see the example of what we expect for that color palette and how we can change it if we want to improve it. If something that we don't like, we can tweak any object, border, surface. They are separated by category here. So if it's not perfect from the first try, because maybe we see and we say, hey, I don't like this red color on the bottom, so I want something different. Maybe I want just a green one. And that's all. It's to make it easy to use. And when we finish, we basically can download the palette as a JSON, so we can reuse it every time we want. We can even compare different versions. And under the hood, this is built for resilience. In the sense we can instantly swap between cloud models, Gemini, local, Ollama, OpenAI, or GitHub Copilot. We integrated a login with GitHub as an app or using the API key. So this ensures all palette generator work even in air-gapped or high-privacy environment. So by compiling compiler design with our custom MCP2, the AI generator bridges the gap between Creative Spark and professional implementation. Thanks for watching. Serguei and Cinthya.